So in my last video that I did earlier today, just for the record, because I love you so much, I spoke about the big mistake you're making when you try to work on your insecurity, which is basically that you're treating it like a personality trait, which it's not. You know, you're saying I'm insecure, when actually it's a habit of repeated thought, and that's what you have to change. So I told you I'd come back with this, and I am. These are the 4 habits you need to adopt, the new habits you have to be really working on if you want to stop feeling insecure, okay? So number 1 is you have to make it a focus, a habit to focus on the now. That is number 1. So you have to work on your mindfulness, on being in the moment. You know, when you're worrying about the future, regretting the past, I should have said this, I didn't do this, thinking about what other people are saying to you, all of that is feeding your insecurity. And this, again, this habit where you're in your head going. When you work on mindfulness, it changes the game. I talk about mindfulness so friggin' much on my Relationships Made Easy podcast. If you're not listening, you might want to get over there. We're in 180 countries. We're always in the top 100. I mean, it's free research-based information. If you like this, you'll love the podcast. But I also have free information on my website, abbymedcalf.com, and there's a free mindfulness starter kit. So if you want to start there, you can, but you know all the apps and that you can work on. But mindfulness is not meditation, mindfulness is really the key to creating a different life for yourself and getting over this idea that, you know, where you feel like you're in threats, there's threats around and there's no safety and you have to be scared all the time, because that's really your biggest problem. Your insecurity is lying to you. That's what's happening all the time. Your anxiety and your insecurity lie to you. And so you really have to get in the here and now to make a change. Number 2 is you have to make self-compassion a habit. You're gonna need to work on this. You're gonna need to make, like, it's your job to work on your self-compassion. Kristen Neff is the queen of this. She's everywhere. Go follow her anywhere she is. She's special because she found a way. She was the first one really to break self-compassion down in a way that we could study it. We could say, this is actually what works. And you know, I'm all about research-based, evidence-based tools. That's all I talk about. And Kristen Neff is your girl. I also, you know, I have a video on YouTube, you can look it up, called it's a loving kindness meditation. It's really like a visualization, and those, again, I use the script from the research. Those have been proven to up your self-compassion and your compassion for others. So get on that. Do that once a week. Follow Kristen's stuff. Whatever you got to do, work on self-compassion. Buy one of her books. 3 is you have to really work on improving your self-esteem. One of my favorite authors, Max Maltz, says that low self-esteem is like driving through life with your handbrake on in your car, you know, like that. It's, do you even use handbrakes anymore? Okay, but never mind, just follow me. So you know, it's self-esteem. You know what? I'm going to do another video on, I will tomorrow, how's that? On tips to boost your self-esteem. Okay, so I'll give you tips to boost your self-esteem tomorrow, but right now, so, you know, follow me to get that. I will make, I'm writing it down in my head. I will do that for you tomorrow. But you have to work on raising your self-esteem. And number 4 is you have to make a habit of holding your boundaries. I wrote a book about boundaries, Boundaries Made Easy. I have again, ton of free information on how to make boundaries, how to hold them, what a boundary really is. I've done a few videos on it already. I'll do more. You know what? Comment if you want more videos on boundaries and really how to do it. I'm happy to leave those. But the real reason we feel threatened and insecure is because we don't trust ourselves to hold our boundaries. Yeah, I know it's very nice when other people, you know, hold boundaries. It's very nice to focus on the other person as the reason, but what threat do they really pose if you're confident and clear in yourself? Nothing. So you have to respect your own boundaries if you expect other people to respect them. And I talk about this quite a bit. So it's your job to really know your boundaries and, you know, have a clear response when they're not met. Again, I will cover that in another video. But those are the 4 habits you've got to work on if you want to stop being insecure. All right.